Hello everyone, this is UKJD and I'll be showing you how to make a Pudsey bear cake topper. Why this project is very dear to me is because you all know Pudsey bear, BBC's Pudsey bear, that is the mascot for Children in Need, which is a charity, a UK charity that supports disabled and children and young people in the UK. I've made these cake toppers just now. Forget the specks of corn flour. That's just so my Pudsey bear doesn't stick to the pan while it dries. I haven't really completed this because I haven't really drawn the mouth or the eyebrows, but you can have a look at this one. And this is a complete cake topper, which is quite little, as you can see. And once I make the cake, the cupcakes, and I swirl the butter icing, this is what's going to sit on top. So watch me as I quickly make one. What you'll need is you'll need your colored fondant. I had leftover fondant, so it was quite easy for me to pull this up, but if not, you can just color wilting colors to get this. You need yellow, you need blue, red, green, black and white, and then the tools you need are on my right. But as I start to make the cake, the cupcake topper, you'll be able to see how I came about to get this result. So watch closely. Okay, I first start with dusting my surface. Because I just made this other cake toppers, now you can see that my surface actually has some icing over there. So this has been kneaded and it's pliable and ready to work with. But if yours has been sitting for a while, then just roll it and knead it for a while to get into a very soft and workable consistency. So, well, this is a bit too much because I'm only just making one. So let me just reduce that. And then what I do is I quickly roll this out with my rolling pin, my non-stick rolling pin, and I just swirl it around just so I can get even thickness, or get the desired thickness I want. So once I've done this, I use my circle cutter. I have a set of this that comes in various sizes. I think this is quite small. I don't know if it's 2 inches, but it's quite small because of the cupcake size I'm going to make. So I just cut out the shape I want. And then for the ears, I also just cut out the shapes I want. I hope I'm not blocking your view, but that's just a circle cutter. And it's one of them push-up cutters. Okay, well, that's just gluing to the... So I'll just make another one. Okay, just cutting several just to be sure. So once I've done that, I leave the excess and I'm left with Pudsey's face and ears. So quickly, I have a little ramekin with water in it and a brush. This is just to glue the ears on it. What I do is I just take my little cake lifter, or slice lifter if you like, and make sure it's not sticking to the surface. So I'll just push this to the side. Oops, I'm not spoiling the shape any further. That's meant to be quite round, but you can use your hand to make the adjustments. So I'll just dust this a little and place that here. Good. So what I do is I take a little water and then I position, I kind of like know where the ears will be. And then I lift one ear, I place it here. I lift another ear and I place it here. And so what I do to give it the teddy bear effect, if you come closer, you can actually see how these ears are. What I do is I take one of my tools, one of my ball tools, and then I press it in, and then I press it in. So you can actually see that's giving it the ear. So I move that to one side and I quickly roll out the white. And what I do is I'm just about to make the blindfold, or should I say the strip that goes across Pudsey's face. So this is my white, and I'm just going to roll that quite thinly because it's just going to be a ribbon that sits across his face. I'm doing this very quickly, so I'll just cut a strip, as you can see. Well, any measurement really, just once you get the strip. So that's my strip. So I bring back Pudsey, and then with a little water on your brush, you just actually wet the part you want the fondant to sit on. So I just do this, and that's the little eye patch over Pudsey's face. And with the scalpel, you can, if you have an X-Acto knife or a very sharp knife that allows you to cut with precision, you can actually just use that to cut off the excess and mold in the sides so it sticks and looks quite neat. Okay, I'm in a hurry, so don't mind how this is looking. Take your time and then get the best results. So once I've done that now, the next step is for me to put the colors on Pudsey's blindfold or eye patch. So I think this will take 5 little dots like the ones I've made. So I'm just going to wet this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just the little water to serve as guides so I know where to put what. So I'll start with blue, and the sequence of my colors is going to be blue, green, red. So I'll just take a little fondant from the patch, quite little really. I'm just sorry, I'm being quick, so I'm trying very hard to make sure I don't make a mistake, so you can follow me with this video. So once I've rolled a little, I just drop it on the patch. I don't really press it in at this point. So it's going to be blue, green, red, blue. So that means I need another blue patch because there are 5 spaces for the dots. Okay, and I just take that there. So I'm done with the blue. And then the next one will be, should we say red? Okay, let's do red. And then you open it, you take a little dot, and then you roll that, and then you drop that red, the space for green, and then let's do red because it follows the sequence of colors. So you can use more colors if you want. I think Pudsey's patch has a yellow in it as well, but I just think since the face is yellow and this is quite a little cake topper, you might just as well concentrate on the other colors that are not yellow. So I take a little green, and then I roll that in the palm of my hand to make a little ball, and then the heat from my hands actually lift that, so that just lifts it, and then I drop it in place. Okay, well, and so once I drop it in place, I just press them all down now, just so that it has the embedded effect like it was part of the patch. So that's the patch done. So what's left for me to do is the eyes, nose, and the mouth. So for the eyes, I just take a little black. Well, actually, I wet my brush, and this is where the eyes will sit. This is where the nose will sit. So that's in place. And then I take a little ball of black. Well, actually, I'm going to size you up a bit bigger so that it actually covers the eye. Okay, but you're careful, okay. And then I press that in. And if I press that in different directions, it actually forms a perfect circle. So that's the eyes. And then the little nose, it's just going to be a very little strip, which I roll into a ball and then I just drop into position. So that's Pudsey's nose. Now, as you would all know, if most of you know Pudsey has a little glint in his eyes. So I'm just going to put that little glint in his eyes, just very little white fondant. I roll into a very tiny ball, and I put it by the right edge of the eyes, and I press that in just to give the glint in his eyes. And then with a food pen, which is an edible food pen, I'm just going to draw a smiley mouth. And if you notice, I haven't done that to mine because I'm trying to let the fondant dry, but because I'm showing you this tutorial, I'm actually doing this now. But my fondant will dry overnight, and then tomorrow it'll be very easy for me to write with a pen. So, and then I just draw a little eyebrow and lift it up. And as you can see from the rest, this is Pudsey, and this will sit very nicely on your cupcake.